He lived to see the city he loved grow, to see a black man elected president, and to see a granddaughter become a leader at City Hall. Grand Rapids' only African-American mayor, Lyman Parks, died today. Tonight, 24-hour News 8's Joe LaFurgey has more on the impact still being felt by Lyman Parks' leadership.
He was wise, everything that you would want in a grandfather as far as...
City Clerk Lori Parks.
Proposed license and ordinance change.
Carrying on the tradition of community service her grandfather instilled in his 6 children and 16 grandchildren. Most of Reverend Parks' legacy is well known. The city's first and so far only black mayor, the man who brought the community together after riots tore it apart in the late 1960s. But there's another part of his legacy most people have never heard of.
He has always talked about the story when he took a long drive out, way out beyond the city limits.
That drive took him to Ada and the home of Rich DeVos. Lyman Parks wanted to convince DeVos to invest in the city. There was an old hotel downtown called the Pentland. Mayor Parks reasoned the right investor could save the hotel and possibly the downtown. DeVos agreed. A decade later, the Amway Grand Hotel was a reality.
That was the beginning of a lot of growth and change in our downtown area, and nobody necessarily knows about that quiet trip that he took.
Arguably, that launched the development that's followed, the entertainment district development, the whole revitalization of downtown can be, I think, can be traced back to that single investment.
We thank you for the vision.
Rich DeVos remembered Lyman Parks blessed the most recent addition to that growth, the J.W. Marriott. 24-hour News 8 talked with Lyman Parks in March of 2007. By then, he was a retired minister and had come to preach at his former church, part of his 90th birthday celebration.
I feel wonderful. I'm thankful to God that He's permitted me to get this far.
At the time, Reverend Parks talked about his love for the city, his hope for the future, and his thoughts on how to get there. Here's vintage Lyman Parks.
We need to learn how to help people, become better people, and be better ourselves.
That's him.
Public viewing for Reverend Parks will be held Friday from 1 until 4 at First Community AME Church, 500 James Avenue Southeast in the city of Grand Rapids. On Saturday, family members will greet friends from 11 to noon, and then the funeral service will follow, also at First Community AME.